Fala galera, beleza com vocês? Aqui quem fala é o Fernando, novamente trazendo a continuação de Tintin, galera. A gente chegou aqui num lugar bem diferente assim, né? A gente vê que tem umas coisas um pouco mais sombrias. Na verdade nem tanto sombrias, né? Mas curiosas, né? Vai ver que tem bastante gente aqui em caixões. Tipo aqueles caixões de Faraó. Bem, vamos descobrir o que é isso, né?
The professor told me about this goddess, Bastet. You don't like her, do you? He told me that originally
tem uns
she
olhos.
was not a cat, but a lion. But then the ancient Egyptians tamed cats and made her look more of their time. This doesn't look like an ancient mummy. A Sinfonier.
Sinfonier.
Where have I heard that name before? Oh no! That's incredible!
São pessoas, verdade.
Curse of the Pharaoh. These are all the archaeologists that desecrated the tomb of Kiosk. Oh, souls. They paid
Siga o
dearly for
rastro
their
do professor.
discovery.
Descubra os segredos da tumba. Abra a porta, acha a saída da sala. Beleza. Os bichinhos feios.
What is
Que
this?
isso?
Some kind of hook?
Já tem até do cachorro.
Why are these ones empty? Professor Sarcophagus! No way. It can't be! Snowy, we must get out of here at any cost. These 3 empty coffins weren't made long ago. What is this doing among the coffins?
Parece um instrumento musical.
I'm not going to let myself be mummified. I'm
Ele
not
tá
going to let
insistindo.
myself be mummified. I'm not going to let myself be mummified.
Agora o caixão do Milu é 20,5.
I'm not going to let myself be mummified.
Ó, tem até o seu Madruga.
I think that's what the professor called an ankh.
Beleza. Vamos seguir em frente. Aqui aparentemente já Charutos.
More of these strange-looking cigars. We're onto something, Snowy. I can feel it.
I can
Look.
feel it.
A trail of wax stains. Didn't they use it to preserve the mummies? They look recent, though.
Pera aí, tem alguma coisa errada aqui. Quer dizer, errada não, né? Tá. Tá faltando um item ainda. Ai, caramba. São 4 itens, provavelmente.
Looks like an altar for mummified animals. The pets of Pharaoh kiosk, perhaps.
Perhaps. Ah, tá aqui.
Another ankh, a symbol of life, according to the professor.
Beleza. Então agora ficou fácil. Já deu pra entender o que tem que fazer, né, galera? Aqui é você. E aqui é você. Vamos ver se é isso. Isso mesmo. Agora a gente precisa ajeitar isso aqui. E aparentemente tá. Ah, legal.
A secret passage.
Secret Passage. Não é tão segredo assim, né? Ah, cara, que tinha que fazer.
It's odd how they sometimes portray the dog god Anubis as a real dog and, other times, as a human with a dog head. Seems like an air duct. Of course, it's so people can breathe in here.
Essas caixas é muito moderna, né?
Ah, I can't open it. If only I had a lever or something like that.
Ou você poderia procurar uma caixa que já esteja aberta.
It has a leak, so that's where all that paraffin wax came from.
That symbol.
Seems like it's some kind of shipping schedule, with tides and timetables. The handwriting is pretty sloppy. The word Sereno keeps coming up. Sereno. They took the
Sem
head.
cabeça.
Vandals.
Aí, agora vai.
It's closed. But what if I had a lever?
Nossa. Charutos. Flor fina.
It's the same symbol. Identical to the one outside. And the boxes are full of the same cigars. Maybe the answer to this mystery lies in... What's going on, Snowy? Trapped! We need to find a way out of here.
Eita, tá enchendo de gás.
Smoke! Makes me feel dizzy. Must not.
Ah, impossível.
Snowy? I dreamt that this room was full of gas. You dreamt of the beetle? Forget it. It's not coming back.
Ô louco, o tamanho do besouro.
Snowy! Snowy, jump off that beetle! It could be dangerous! Huh? Flying graves?
Acho que tá alucinando, né?
We still have plenty of unoccupied sarcophagi.
We want the company of fresh blood.
No thanks.
Que brisa é essa, mano?
These sarcophagus will be remembered by future generations.
Professor, is that you? Can you hear me? Professor, where are you?
Ah, mano, fala sério.
Will be the first Egyptologist to reveal this tomb to the world.
Professor!
And I will finally win the Egyptology World Award.
This must be a
O negócio aparece muito rápido aqui, mano.
surreal.
Ah, fala sério. As ideias.
Prepare to die, Spiegel, the evil weasel. You certainly deserve.
What? What's the film star doing here?
You are evil as a weasel.
Stop it! Catch it!
Catch what?
uh.
Did you lose your papyrus again, Professor?
Caraca.
What?
Why is that boy running? He stole somebody's beard.
Why would I want to steal someone's beard?
Then why are you running?
Because... I don't know! I don't remember! This place is messing with my mind.
É o gás, meu filho.
Thief! But I'm not a thief! I'm Tintin! And I'm a mummy!
A mummy?
I mean, I'm a sailor!
A sailor? A sailor?
I mean, I'm a... Who was I? What's happening? Snowy! That's it! I'm chasing Snowy! Snowy, we have got to get out of here before we go completely insane! Get off of that beetle right now!
O Milu tá nem aí.
Excuse me, I hope I'm not disturbing your eternal rest.
Ô louco.
Anubis? Snowy, I finally reached you! Gotcha!
Ah,
Snowy!
agora.
No, no, that won't happen. I'm not going to let myself be mummified. But what is happening to me? No, not that. Never.
Ô louco.
I can only imagine what happened while Snowy and I were unconscious. They must have carried us from the desert to the coast inside sarcophagi and boarded us onto a ship. Then, I guess they threw us overboard. But I doubt it was part of the plan. Too much trouble to get rid of our bodies. The day I find out who those crooks were, they'll be in trouble.
Ah, a gente saiu do Egito, é? Ô louco! Ah.
Professor Sarcophagus!
Pleasant weather we're having, isn't it?
It was the end. But then...
What?
Snowy? Snowy! You're alive! But where are we? A Bedouin tent? But we were about to be struck by a giant wave.
And then the captain of this ship rescued you, and I brought you to my tent.
Olha o nariz do cara.
Who are you?
I'm Sheikh Patrash Pasha, an admirer of your many adventures.
My many adventures?
Of course, you're Tintin, the fearless reporter. And this is Snowy. He never left your side. I'm so honored to meet you. I bet you're having an exciting adventure. Please tell me. I love a good story above all.
Tumba antiga foi incriminada, professor.
Well, I discovered the lost tomb of the ancient pharaoh Kiosk. And then I kept finding these cigars with this funny symbol.
A circle with 2 dots and a twisted line
You've seen it?
on a crate sent in a caravan from the city of abudin.
Abudin.
Then I must go to Aberdeen.
It's all the way through the desert. But I could give you a horse.
But that's so... I mean, how could I ever pay you back?
What about a memory of this happy encounter? Like a portrait of me with you and Snow.
Look.
A drawing? For a horse? It's a deal. But if I have to appear in the drawing, then I must find someone who can draw us all.
Acho alguém que saiba desenhar.
I'm so glad you're safe and sound.
Conveniente, né?
Hello, sir. Are you perchance a painter? I need...
Very pleased to meet you, good sir. I am Senor Oliveira de Figueira from Lisbon.
Delighted. How come you...
Please allow me to assist you, sir, should there be anything you need.
Well, I
can provide an unbeatable price for any item you should require. My prices will astonish you. A brand new sea journal. Its cover, made of oiled leather, will keep the pages dry. It's perfecto to keep a memory of your travels.
That's a lovely journal, but I'm penniless.
Oh, I'm always open to barter, good sir. A trade for any object of a similar value. I accept anything. Ah, the heat in this place. My kingdom for some refreshment. A pair of tinted spectacles to
Óculos de
avoid
leite
taking part in
colorida.
possession.
The art of escapism, all known methods explained.
Caramba. Uma bússola.
Ah, a unique object. A compass with
Polaridade
reverse polarity.
invertida.
Reverse polarity?
Yes, well, part of a discontinued series. It points south instead of north. That's why it's different from an average compass. A tiger repellent for brave jungle explorers.
Repelente
Saved
para
many a
tigres.
life.
What
Essa é
about
boa.
cats?
Oh, I'm sorry, I sold those out a few weeks ago.
Desce pro Milu. Ah, fala sério, o jogo travou. Beleza. Alivia o calor, beleza. Tem que achar uma coisa para aliviar o calor dele.
Hi, friend. My name's Tintin. How would you like to take me to Aberdeen?
Abudin.
Good horsey.
The horse. Vamos lá.
Smells like luncheon. Is it some fish soup?
It will be ready when it's ready. Go someone else.
Ô louco. Cara, tem
Must be the
gato.
cook's pet. They usually have one to hunt down rats.
Well, hello, young Sinbad. Slept well?
Sleep well.
Yes. Thanks for rescuing me, Captain.
E o professor
Don't
sumiu?
mention it. Now, what can I do for you?
Destino do navio, tipo de navio, retrato para o Sheik.
I'm looking for someone who can draw.
Well, I am a bit of an artist myself. To pass time at sea, I draw some fine charcoal pictures.
Could you do one now?
I'll need some paper and a pencil. I lost mine in a storm a few days ago.
Destino do navio, tipo de navio. Ah, agenda, né, cara? Destino, qual é o destino do navio?
So, what's our heading?
South by southeast. We'll make a stop tomorrow on the Arabian coast. We'll get some water and continue our trip to Yemen.
Lemay.
Ready to have my rematch, boyo? I'm going to show you who's the champ.
Keep dreaming, you big dumb lummox.
Que é isso?
Oh, last. Here they go again, eh? If only they would lose that stupid coconut for good.
De volta ao trabalho. Jogo do marinheiro, pintura do capitão. Alivia o calor de Oliveira, dê papel ao capitão. Faça os marinheiros pararem de jogar golfe. Vamos conversar com
Ahoy,
esse cara.
helmsman. What's our heading?
South by southeast. Steady as she goes. Straight on until we spot land.
Let's hope he doesn't smell the cook's cat scent.
Daí tem chá. A gente oferece pro cara aqui embaixo.
Here, drink this. It will refresh you.
Obrigadíssimo, my good sir.
Obrigadíssimo.
May I offer you an article of your whim in exchange?
Great. I'd love to have the sea journal, if you'd be so kind.
I'm afraid the tea is not that valuable. Choose again?
Well, I've got no use for any other of your articles but the sea journal.
That can't be. Not even the compass with reverse polarity? All right. Well, everything is useful in good time. Just remember I owe you one article, free of charge, whenever you need it.
Can I get the broken compass in exchange for the tea I gave you?
Of course, you mean the reverse polarity compass, a fully functional alternative pointing device. When a Portuguese makes a deal, it's a deal.
what do you think about this compass?
Looks like a nice piece of... Well, I'll be...
What's wrong?
According to this, we've been off course all this time! Hey, my coconut! My soup!
Bem, o coco já era.
Wait a minute! According to the sun, we should be... That thing is broken!
Well, it's got reverse polarity. That's what I was trying to tell you. I'm sorry.
Why, you little prankster! Luckily, we'll be back on course soon. But don't you try to do anything like this again. You hear me?
Beleza, vamos falar com o rapaz lá. Ô louco!
Darn cat. Come on, kitty, kitty.
Carvão.
How lucky. The soup extinguished the coals before they could start a fire.
Ah, vamos pegar o guarda-chuva do cara. Será que ele deixou por aqui? Deixou. A gente vai trocar pela agenda.
I think I know who needs this. Here. Now you might have some shade.
It's a fine piece. Oak handle. Oh, British craftsmanship. Very valuable indeed. Ah. Oh, what a shrewd negotiator you are. Have you ever thought of working as a salesman?
That's kind, but I'm happy working as a reporter.
Please choose any item of equal value in exchange.
I'll take the Sea Journal then.
Yours it is. Pleasure doing business with you.
Beleza.
Could you use this to draw?
Well, it's not my old pencil, but it will do.
Ah, tem que dar o papel que não deu os dois juntos, pô.
Here, a brand new Sea Journal.
Oh, and a fine piece it is. You bartered it from Oliveira? Cunning lad. Right, here we go, young man. Time to make some art. Keep still now. I need to capture the image.
Can it be a funny picture? After all, Tintin's adventures are funny.
I'll try my best. Now then, you two hold still, please.
Ah, you truly earned that course, my friend. Thrice blessed be the day of our meeting!
The Sheikh was so
Caramba.
happy that he even gave me a bag full of money. Then, Senor Oliveira da Figueira helped me select the finest and most essential of his goods. It was a pity that I had to leave all of it on the ship, but at least I made the crew happy. The next morning, as the ship approached the Arabian coast, I said goodbye to the captain and hoped to see him again. Maybe I shouldn't have hoped for that. We trekked into the desert, completely unaware of what was in store for us. Huh? What's... Dear me, those people need help. Let's go out.
Caraca.
Full speed ahead.
Agora tá pegando fogo, mano. Tá pegando fogo, bicho. Oxe, tá com a espingarda, mano.
Leave her alone, you cowards!
Ah,
Don't worry, miss. You'll have no more to fear from those brutes.
Cut!
ah,
Oh! Imbecile! Traitor! Super idiot!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I
é o pessoal do
didn't know
barco
that-
lá.
Have to reshoot the whole thing now! Oh!
You ruined my entrance! Wait! It's a Randolfo Bertolino fan! So clingy! Security!
Who is the pea-brain who stopped the...
You.
You?
Mr. Rastapopoulos? I'm really sorry.
We are even. I owe you an apology for what happened on the cruise ship. Come, let's talk in my tent. And the rest of you, get back to work!
Come back to work.
Make the most of it, my reporter friend. I almost never do interviews.
A filmagem.
You're shooting a real mega production.
An epic super scope blockbuster production. Standard for Cosmos Pictures.
And you've come to Arabia to shoot it?
I've got business in Kemed. Only the amateurs shoot in Hollywood.
Cosmo Pictures.
What kind of films does Cosmos Pictures shoot?
Only the best, of course. The Adventures of Brave Dave. The character played by the golden boy, Randolfo Bertolino. This one here will be the 5th movie, and we're planning on 6 more.
As aventuras de Brave
What happens in the adventures of Brave Dave?
Adventures. Adventures in Alaska. Adventures in Russia. Adventures in the Wild West, in the jungle, in Arabia.
Caramba.
What happens on his adventure in Alaska?
He has to fight evil Eskimos. But in the end, he wins and gets the girl.
Clichê.
What kind of adventures does he have in the Wild West?
He clashes with Indians, evil Indians. But in the end, he wins and gets the girl.
Na Rússia também.
What's the story of his adventure in Russia?
He
Russia.
battles evil Cossacks. But in the end, he wins and gets the girl.
And what happens here in Arabia?
He comes face to face with evil Bedouins. But in the end, he wins and gets the girl.
What happens on his adventure in the jungle?
Oh,
Mesma
this one
coisa.
is the most experimental one, you know? Dave meets the girl at the beginning, but she gets kidnapped by evil
Evil cannibals? He wins and gets the girl?
Impressive! Are you sure you're not a screenwriter?
The adventures of Brave Dave are a little... repetitive?
The winning formula.
And you're sure the audience won't get tired of that?
You know a lot about reporting, but movies are another story.
Abaquete
We
Chicago.
met before the cruise, when I exposed the Chicago mob at the
The mob? I've never been anywhere with the mob.
Oh, sorry. I meant the celebration banquet.
Oh, banquet, right. You know, I go to so many events.
Do you remember Professor Sarcophagus?
You mean that the passenger who bumped into me on the cruise ship?
He disappeared in Egypt and... I'm worried.
Stop worrying. That guy knows where he is. Wherever he is.
You've built a truly incredible set. It looks like a real city.
An exact replica of the streets of Abudin. We spared no expense.
Abudin?
We were going to shoot there,
but they're at war with desert bandits, I think.
Thank you for your hospitality, but
What? Leaving us so soon?
I have to get to Aberdeen.
But you haven't told me how you got here yet.
Well, it's rather hard to believe, but it all started the day after we met on the cruise ship. And so you see, that's how I ended up on your film set.
What a story! Are the film rights for sale?
We're not sure how it ends yet. Too many loose ends.
Os charutos do Faraó.
What were those cigar boxes doing in a 1,000-year-old tomb?
Maybe mummies have a taste for good tobacco.
But what if they weren't ordinary cigarettes? Maybe they're hiding a secret.
Or maybe you were hallucinating. Faraó cigars. Absurd.
Resgatado pelo navio.
I was lucky that merchant ship found me.
Strange crew, and it didn't make a port call.
What are you suggesting?
Call me suspicious, but did you go down to the ship's hold?
No, but they told me they were transporting umbrellas.
Umbrellas in the desert? Curious to say the least.
Could you show me how to get to Aberdeen?
If only. I fired the local guide, and no one on the set is from the area. But didn't the boat captain give you a map? Maybe you could go ask him for one.
You know what? I'll take your advice.
That's the spirit. But be careful, and don't trust anyone.
We rowed back to the ship to ask the captain for a map to Aberdeen. But there was nobody on board, except for the cook's cat. And, well, once again, Snowy couldn't help being snowy. But thanks to him, I discovered a terrible truth down in the hold.
Tinha charutos.
Snowy, come back here! Snowy! Where are you? Always chasing cats. Locked. Snowy, are you in there, old chap? No, he sounds too far away. Coconuts? But the captain said he'd run out. He lied. So maybe Mr. Rustopopoulos' suspicions were warranted. Let's take a look at the rest of these crates.
Não tinha mais coco. Mais
The
coco.
captain said they were transporting umbrellas and, well, these are definitely not umbrellas.
Que isso, arma?
Great snakes!
Caralho,
Just one
granada.
spark and we'd be blown to smithereens. My word, it's like an arsenal. Well, I never suspected that this peaceful-looking vessel was involved in arms smuggling.
Interested in some?
Eita.
Ow, my head. Why am I...
Why, indeed. But I ask the questions here. So tell me, why are you back on my ship?
Procurando o mapa.
I came looking for a map of the desert.
Well, bad timing, my young friend. You should have asked elsewhere. Let's say I believe you, which I don't. What were you doing here, snooping around my hold?
Ah, mirou no convés inferior.
Snowy ran below deck before I could catch him. Where is he? If you've touched a single hair on his head...
Believe me, soon your dog will be the least of your worries. Perhaps now you'll tell me. Why is there a Coast Guard ship heading straight for us?
What?
Não fui eu.
I swear I have nothing to do with that.
If I hadn't caught you spying in my hold, I might actually believe you. I was planning on leaving you here while we escaped. But You've got guts, kid, and I can appreciate that. Join my crew as a cabin boy and I'll untie you. What do you say?
I could trick him into believing I'm going to join his crew. But if he calls my bluff, things could get worse. Be an arms smuggler? Never.
We prefer the term high-risk merchant, but all right. All that honor won't get you very far, as you're about to see. If it was you who gave me away, you should know that this boat is mine, and I'd rather blow her sky high than surrender.
We're all set to go, Captain.
Good. I'll tell the others to ready the boat. You prepare the TNT.
Aye, aye.
TNT.
Wait a minute. Why me?
Because I ordered you to. Now, go light the fuses, and be quick about it.
Aye, aye, sir. All right. He said, light the fuse and be quick about it, right? Obviously. So, I light the fuse. And now, I'm being quick about it. Oh my!
Snowy! Put out the fuse or we'll blow up! Hurry!
Ah, o negócio tá aqui do outro lado.
Bravo, Snowy! Now quick, set me free! It's a strong sailor's knot and a thick rope. Quick, find something sharp to cut me loose.
Tipo uma faca, ó. Uma tesoura. Isso aqui deve funcionar.
Thanks, boy. Time to cut the rope off. Ah, brilliant. Now let's find what we've been looking for. A map to Aberdeen. Bingo! We'll escape through the bilge. But I'll have to move those crates to open the hatch. Sounds like we've been boarded. Probably the Coast Guards the captain mentioned. They're not going to believe my story if they find us, so... we better... Not now! Not again! Snowy, where are you? Come back here!
Ah, é os irmãos detetives lá.
Look below, Thompson. An enormous rat. That's Tintin's dog, you nincompoop. Then the master can't be far. Quick, the lanterns. Got you. No one escapes from Thompson.
Oxe, mas como assim?
There's no escape.
Não deve ser tão difícil assim, né?
By the name of Thompson, he won't get far.
To be precise, we won't get far by the name of Thompson. Umbrellas in the middle of the desert.
Well, let's hope they have bowler hats and canes. This boat looks smaller from the outside.
A smuggler's trick, no doubt.
Ah, que barco grande, velho. Parece ser tão grande assim, não. É, o mapa a gente não encontrou.
This must lead to the captain's quarters. Dash! We were so close to finding... At least one of us got in.